Welcome back, folks. It's Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Born on this date in 1902, actress Tallulah Bankhead of Huntsville. In 1913, Alabama and pro football player Don Hutson. Today's National Backward Day. Maybe that means we can watch the cost of living go down and the quality of rock and roll go up. One day only. We have several items today. A shooting at a high school, Joe Manchin's wife in an Alabama hospital, where the not-so-new Mr. Football is going to college, and more. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. A 16-year-old girl was charged in the shooting of two other students at LaFleur High School yesterday, reports AL.com's John Sharp. Neither victim had life-threatening injuries. According to police, the girl was in an argument with a 15-year-old boy, pulled a gun, and fired, superficially wounding the boy as well as another teen boy. The girl's charged with 2 counts of assault first degree, possession of a deadly weapon on school grounds, and discharging a firearm into a school building. Gayle Manchin, the wife of U.S. Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, was hospitalized Tuesday in Birmingham after a vehicle she was in was hit by a suspect running from the law, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Senator Manchin said his wife was in stable condition. She was in Birmingham to attend an event as federal co-chair of the Appalachian Regional Commission. She landed at Shuttlesworth and was being driven to a hotel when the crash happened. Homewood police said their officers had been in pursuit of a man with outstanding warrants. The chase had been going on for around 7 minutes through Homewood and Birmingham. One of the 2 eastern black rhinoceroses at the Birmingham Zoo has died, reports AL.com's Joseph D. Bryant. Now, the 6-year-old named Moyo underwent a standard dental procedure and semen collection on Thursday and never was able to recover after the anesthesia wore off. He was put down Friday night. Part of the procedure was to do a reproductive assessment for possible future artificial insemination. The eastern black rhino is considered a critically endangered species. The Alabama Sports Writers Association's rescheduled Player of the Year banquet was held last night in Montgomery, and the big honoree was a familiar face. AL.com's Ben Thomas reports that Saraland wide receiver Ryan Williams became the first player in 42 years of the award to be named Alabama's Mr. Football 2 years in a row. He scored 4 touchdowns in each of the past 2 Class 6A state title games for Saraland. Now, even though he played as a junior this season, there won't be a three-peat next year. Williams has reclassified academically to a senior. The last time we mentioned his name here was when he decommitted from the University of Alabama following news of Nick Saban's retirement. But he's since recommitted to the Tide and will sign next week and then report this summer after finishing high school requirements. Arkema has renamed one of its buildings at its Axis, Alabama plant after former employee and World War II soldier Robert Curtis Andry, reports AL.com's Lawrence Specker. Andry, who's now 98 years old, is from north of Mobile. He fought with the 761st Tank Battalion serving under General George Patton. Now, that was the all-black unit known as the Black Panthers. Corporal Andry was injured in a battle in France in November 1944 when a shell hit his tank. He's told the story before that he was given morphine, bandaged up, and buried to the neck in a trench to keep him concealed and protected as he waited on medics to dig him up and get him to a field hospital. Arkema held a ceremony with a plaque unveiling yesterday in front of the R. Curtis Andry Support Center. Well, thank y'all so much for listening. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Until then, come on by and see us on the internet. We're open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week at AL.com.